Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Duke and this is my YouTube channel. Been a while since I made a video. I'm trying to motivate myself to make more. Waking up from the dream show is I think I've done about 6 or 7 of them. You're welcome to check those out if this kind of stuff interests you, of what I'm about to talk about. I made a list of what waking up from the dream means. And these are merely meant to be, this is merely ideas and concepts that I'm presenting. In no way is it absolute truth, or do I claim to be enlightened or anything like that. It's just to get you all thinking on a little deeper level and hopefully help at least one person along the way. What is waking up from the dream? The dream is we are separate and different. So the physical body gives the illusion that we're a different race, a different age, a different sex. But it's been said behind the biological mask of brains and bodies that we're all the same consciousness. And it's not really a belief, but it's more like a scientific fact. Consciousness or life, the life behind every set of eyes and ears, it's the same life. Physical bodies give us the illusion of individuality. So spiritual vision could be like to see beyond this game, where inside, whenever you meet someone or pass somebody on the street, you know that that person is just as much yourself as you are, if that makes any sense. We're all equally related. Every one of us, a bum on the street that you've never met and don't know, is just as much your close relative. Just as close to you as your very closest relative. And that's a hard truth to live by. None of us really do. And most of us, if we admit it to ourselves, we wouldn't even really want to live by that truth. We wouldn't want to feel responsible for people as if they were our family. We, in a sense, this life is ego-based. And by nature, by ego nature, we're all selfish, in a sense. The dream is we are a body and we're consciousness. The dream is a fake reality. So time and space, you could say, is a fake reality because everything changes. And what scientists have realized is that physical matter is not solid at all, but it's actually energy. It's actually slowed down light. Our 5 senses are configured to perceive matter as solid objects, when in fact it's actually thought. Its energy is actually thought, and that's something that science fully hasn't discovered, or should I say, accepted in mainstream science. New science has figured this stuff out, and the mystics talked about it and known it since the beginning of time, that physical matter it's an illusion. Anything that changes is an illusion. But it's a very real illusion to be respected. It doesn't make it any more, just because we say physical matter is an illusion, somebody will say, oh, come up and how about I smash your hand with a hammer? How much of an illusion is that? Well, it's a painful illusion then. So we made the dream to fool ourselves into believing there's more than one of us. So that goes back to, how do you get something from nothing? How do you get many from one? It's been said that in reality there's only infinite consciousness. There's only one of us here. The life behind every set of eyes and ears is the same life. So it's kind of like the great cosmic joke. How one consciousness fools itself into believing that it's many. And that's the story of time and space. Time and space is actually a thought. It's actually it's actually a projection of consciousness. All of time and space and the story of individuality and bodies and all of it is actually happening in one consciousness or one mind. And two, there is, everything I'm talking about here can be fully researched. There's actually mathematical science that backs all this stuff up, and you can really build a pretty solid case on the information that's out there. So I definitely encourage you to do your own research. All these ideas that I'm presenting, check out, listen to them from other people, and more mathematically science-orientated minds can present these very ideas I'm presenting to you as well. So to believe you are a body is to be asleep. So you could say we're living in a dream state, because we tell ourselves, I'm this age, I'm this race. We have a story of being born. Every single one of us, there's like 7 or 8 billion people on the planet, and we all have this individual story, and we sit and rehearse it. We sit and tell ourselves that story in our head of the town we grew up in, the parents, the friends, and it's really all made up. It's our own personal delusion, you might say. Coming out of that story can be, some of it can be kind of frightening to even consider these things if you've spent your whole life in an unconscious dream state. And most of the time, that unconscious dream state, when these kind of things are presented, the tendency is to reject it, and that's completely okay. I can observe in myself all the places where I don't accept any of this, and I want to stay stuck in my story. Let's see here. The dream is to hide in a body amongst other bodies. So it's kind of like, the truth is scary, and it's kind of like we don't want to remember who we really are, because it would completely we'd completely see this as a complete illusion, a complete dream state. It's scary to wake up to the fact that we are an inescapable void of inseparability, eternal. This can be really scary stuff to the human ego, who just wants to maintain a state of individuality. What the truth means, the dawning of the truth in our mind means, is coming out of the story and breaking through the illusion of individuality. And there's a huge part of us that does not want to wake up. The dream is to deny the truth. It's like, in order for the illusion of individuality to be maintained, we have to deny who we are. So we have to see guilt in others. We have to maintain the story, how one person's guilty, one person's innocent. We have sides and groups, and this whole thing is the result of being in an ignorant state. And there are those, you might say, at the top of the pyramid who take advantage of the sleeping sheep or cattle, however you want to look at it. They take advantage of us. And in a sense, we are like the builders of the matrix. In a sense, we build and maintain a fake reality. And then there's part of us that is more conscious, the illuminated ones, or whatever you want to call it, that take advantage of the sleep. And that's whole books have been written on that. And, the dream is an alternative reality. Life as a body, as a person in the world, is an alternative reality to that which we have denied and forgot. A multidimensional spiritual reality that is beyond the physical body, beyond the flesh. That is our inheritance. That is who we really are. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. I hopefully can motivate myself to keep making these videos. Want to keep them short, and I think the next one, understanding the nature of reality, I'll get into this a little bit deeper. For now, I just want to get the videos up and rolling. I want to get this uploaded, and I want to say welcome to the channel. I don't know, I think my videos are getting 20, 30 views or something. Hopefully I can, my goal is now 200 subscribers. I've gotten over 100 subscribers, so now my goal is to get over 200. I'm going to continue these kind of videos and drone photography, drone stuff, and slackline stuff. My main passions or hobbies. Tell me what you think in the comments, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you like the content, remember to subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified when I make new videos. Have a great one.